Hey guys, and welcome back to the J2O channel. And this is your match review of Southampton 0, Chelsea 6. 6, 6. That is mad. I did not expect that. I'm not gonna lie. If you saw my match review yesterday, I was not confident for the game. Everything that I wanted Chelsea to do today, I didn't think they would do, but I was hoping that that's what they would do, to give us hope and a bit of confidence heading into our next game, obviously Real Madrid. So we go into Southampton knowing people are, pressures on Chelsea. Top four could be a situation where we could drag ourselves into a race potentially. If we lose today, draw today, it's looking a bit peak. We just needed to put in a performance today. We needed to react. We needed to bounce back. And on top of that as well, like Arsenal have just lost to Brighton 2-1, which if they even talk about third again, if that fan base even mentions even catching up to us again, honestly, deluded fan base. They look like they're heading for Europa League. Obviously, Tottenham playing 15 minutes. In the time I'm recording this, it's 5:15, and they play at 5:30. So we'll see what happens with them. Man United have lost as well to Everton. You can pretty much count their top four hopes out as well. Pretty much, it's just when you're losing to Everton, Frank Lampard's Everton. No disrespect to Lampard and that, but it's not been great for Everton, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, Man United have been awful, Arsenal awful, Chelsea respond brilliantly, 6-0 away. Everything that I wanted Chelsea to do was brilliant, bro. In terms of bringing that energy, bringing that intensity, going back to our old ways of just, controlling games, moving the ball quickly, defensively being solid, bro, creating chances. And for once, we took our chances, man. Oh, it's actually so good to know that this team is actually capable of doing this. They just don't want to do it on a consistent basis. And that's really, really annoying. But regardless of that, I'm really, really happy today. When you look at the lineup we played today, we've had Mendy in goal. We had a back three of Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Andreas Christensen. We had wing backs of Ruben Loftus-Cheek played right wing back today, and Marcos Alonso was the left wing back. We had Kovacic and Kante in the double pivot, and then we had a front three, sort of like a fluid front three today, if I'm being quite honest, of Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Timo Werner. And I'm not going to lie, most of the fan base, including myself, wasn't happy with the lineup. Most people weren't happy to see Timo Werner in. I wasn't. Wasn't happy to see Ruben at right wing back. I didn't get that, you know. Obviously, it's good that Cover and Kante played. That's at least a positive. Mason Mount, people were not happy with him playing as well. And yeah, Pulisic was dropped. Aspilicueta wasn't in the squad. He has catched COVID, unfortunately, so it'll probably mean he'll most likely miss the Real Madrid game. In fact, I'm certain he'll miss the Real Madrid game. Lukaku is out, I think, for a while now. He's gotten an injury. I think we'll get more from Tuchel in his post-match, which I haven't seen yet. So yeah, the lineup was a bit questionable. People weren't happy with it, but then you look at the game and I can't complain. I cannot complain. In hindsight, he knew what he was doing. He made the right choices. It looks like the chocolate worked out. It looks like, him eating that chocolate and rewatching the Real Madrid game and all this stuff and what he did, it worked in the end. He did focus on Southampton and yeah, fair play to Thomas Tuchel. We'll delve deep into all the players and stuff like that into the player ratings video. But when you go through the game, we started out like a house on fire, bro. We got on the ball, we controlled it. We brought that press. We brought that intensity. We moved the ball quickly. You see the difference with Kovacic in the midfield. He gets it. He moves the ball quickly, bro, compared to a Jorginho. Kante looked a lot better today. That double pivot, I've been telling you guys for a while. Tuchel prefers that pivot. He's just been waiting for it to work. And it worked today. And that should be the pivot that heads into Real Madrid. Those two today, world class. Brilliant today. Fantastic today. Yeah, that's what I want to see from Kante on a consistent basis. Hopefully we get that in midweek. Kovacic, he's been our best midfielder this season, and he shows once again why he's been our best midfielder this season. So yeah, we just started like a house on fire. We were creating loads of chances even before we scored the first one. Timo Werner, the first couple minutes, the first couple chances he had. Oh my god, this guy was driving me mad, fam. He hit the crossbar, yeah, and I think he hit the post twice today. That guy genuinely should have scored 5 goals today. That's not even exaggerating. He actually should have scored 5 goals today. Yeah? But he grew into the game, him especially, he grew into the game. He did well in the end. You look at that first goal. How did it happen? So Ruben down the right hand side, who had a good game today. You know, he was up and down that wing. You know, he was really linking up the play. He was really putting some crosses into the box. You know, when Timo had that chance to hit the crossbar, Ruben's the one who set him up. You know, Ruben across the ball to Kai Havertz at times as well. Gave the ball to Mason Mount. It was really good from Ruben today. It was a much better performance from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, considering a right wing back is in his position. But what he does is he gets on the ball, he just gives a little dink to Mason Mount. Mason Mount chests it, nice vision. You know what I mean? To his right, he knows that Marcus Alonso is there to have a shot. Just lays it off, just flicks it on. Marcus Alonso, bruv, in front of goal, you got no doubt, puts in the back of the net. And I haven't seen Alonso, you know, in that position in a while where he has an opportunity, like a genuine, real opportunity to score a goal. Because in front of goal, he can be reliable. And he showed in that strike, nice and low, into the corner. Brilliant goal, 1-0 Chelsea. It looked like we were just on smoke, man, and we just continued and we continued. You look at the second goal. I might even forget how some of these goals went in. How did the second one win in? Was it Timo Werner's? No, it was Mason Mount's. It was Mason Mount. Obviously, I think we were building up from the left-hand side. I think once again, another cross came in. No, Ruben. From one of the wings, a cross came in, I think. The defender managed to block it and get it away. Mason Mount, just outside the box, takes a touch. Nice finish into the bottom corner as well. Great goal from Mason. 2-0. At that point, Mason's got an assist. He's got a goal as well. He's doing really, really well. The third goal, simple, man. I think, you know, we was defending a corner and we managed to defend it well. Will Prowse tries to head it back to the Southampton defenders. And then Timo Werner's on his bike. Boom. Yeah. And before that moment, yeah, Timo Werner for me wasn't having a good game. But that goal he scored, that was like Leipzig Werner. And from then on, he had an absolutely fantastic game. Fantastic game from Timo Werner today. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I'll criticize him when I need to criticize him, but I will praise him when he's doing well for my team and scoring goals, because that's all I want Timo to do. I know his limitations. I know what he's not good at. But at the same time, I know what he can bring to this team. Yeah? And if he can do that on a consistent basis, then I won't have a problem with him. Although, long term, still. But let's relax. You know, certain people at me on Twitter being like, oh, Timo Werner, I told you about him. Like, he's back and stuff. Chill out, innit, yeah? Chill out. I'm seeing people even say, you should start getting, you know what? Let me not bite my tongue, innit? I'm here to praise Timo Werner. Let me not. Timo Werner just takes advantage of the mistake Ward-Prowse makes. He's on his bike. He outpaces the two of them. He's through on goal, rounds the keeper, left foot, goal. Eden Hazard-esque. You know when Eden Hazard was through on goal, you pretty much knew every single time he was going to like round the keeper and he'd score with his left foot. Timo Werner exactly did that. Brilliant goal from Timo. Took advantage, used his pace, got round the keeper, scored. And from then on, he really started to get confident, man. He started linking up the play. He started dribbling with the ball more. You know, he started getting confident. You know, this was the best performance I've seen from Timo since the Zenit game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Leipzig Timo was there, bro. The blitzering pace, cutting inside. You see that fourth goal? He wins the ball back. Salisu slips, messes about on the ball. He wins it. You know, he could have passed it to Kai Havertz. He doesn't. He can't inside. Beat one man. Cut inside, beat another man. He cut inside again, you know, just feint shot, and he beat three man. He hit it, it rattled the post, and then obviously Kai Havertz, it just landed to him, a tap in there for my guy, Kai Havertz, and it's 4-0. And at that point, Chelsea were just absolutely brilliant, man. Like, this is just the type of response you just want after, like, 2 losses. Because even defensively today, you know, for example, I thought Rudiger had a shaky start to the game. But at the end of the day, he grew into the game. He done his thing. He contributed for one of the goals that we'll talk about. And yeah, like, just as a team whole today, like, fantastic performance, man. You know, it's what you want going into Real Madrid, scoring 6 goals. The team are now confident again. Tuchel has gotten the response that he wanted. And you know what? There's one thing I'm going to talk about mainly with Tuchel that's very, very key as to why he is different to all the other Chelsea managers. And why I think this group, I think are actually growing to him and are actually willing to play for him no matter what. No matter what setbacks, no matter how good, bad, form-wise, it doesn't matter. This team, at the end, will always do their best for Thomas Tuchel, and I think Tuchel's instilled that into them. And you know, just his character and his way of handling situations around the players, the club, what's been happening. I think that's why he's different, just to slightly other Chelsea managers that we've had in the past. But yeah, half time comes, you know, and then yeah, the players get their 15 minutes. We come back out for the second half. He makes a change. Pulisic comes on. Kai Havertz goes off. Of course, he's probably going to play for Real Madrid, so you're going to want to protect him at all costs. At the end of the day, Lukaku is injured, so there's only really one man we can play up front on a consistent basis, at least from a starting point of view, and that's Kai Havertz. So yeah, it's a good thing that he got his rest. Obviously, again, we start the second half like a house of fire. Within 10 minutes, we scored 2 goals. You know, and after you scored those 2 goals, I think everyone was expecting a 9-0 again, because Southampton normally, it feels like once every year nowadays they have to like hold 9. You know, in 1920 they held 9 to Leicester at their ground, and then in the next season, which was last season, they went to Man United and held 9 despite having 2 men sent off. So it feels like Southampton every year just get a beating, like at least once per season or once per year. Like they just get an absolute beating. It's unfortunate because I really do like Ralph as a manager, but sometimes maybe he's naive, maybe he's stubborn, doesn't change it up and stuff like that. But it is what it is. We just got our win. Obviously, the 5th goal, Rudiger gets on the ball, puts in a lovely through ball for Marcos Alonso down the wing. Obviously, he puts in a really good cross, Marcos Alonso. Pulisic gets on the end of it. Fraser Forster makes a good save, in which that was one of, like, you know, many, many saves that he made. Like, I'm not being funny. I said this, like, you know, I said this to myself when it was half time. It genuinely could have been 7. It genuinely could have been 7. I'm not even being funny, bro. Like, Timo Werner should have had a first half hat trick. Bro, Mason Mount, probably overall today, should have had a hat trick too, bro. That's how good we were. Kai Havertz probably should have had a brace today. Alonso should have scored. Like, bro, overall in this game, we could have scored 10. We could have easily scored 10 today. And nobody, and I mean nobody, would have argued with that scoreline isn't justified. So yeah, like I said, Pulisic gets on the end of Alonso cross. Fraser Forster makes the save. Timo Werner tries to get onto it. Fraser Forster tries to kick it out, and then Mason Mount's there to tap it in for oh, that's 6-0, isn't it? That is 6-0. What was 5-0? Damn. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the one I just explained was 6-0. The 5-0 was when we played some really lovely football. Mason Mount obviously dropped into the false 9 / number 10 role. Mason was brilliant today, by the way. Oh my god. I'm going to delve deeper into these players in the player ratings video, of course, but oh, he was brilliant today. The way he dropped deep, he gave the ball to Alonso. Alonso gets space down the wing. You know, he feeds Kante, who's in acres and acres of space. He tries to chip the keeper, and then Timo Werner just has a tap in there, an open goal. Nice, easy, a double for Timo Werner. And yeah, those were the 6 goals, guys. We just saw the game out for the rest of it. Obviously, Ziyech came on. Reece James came on. Who went off? I think. Who went off, guys? Bloody hell, blood. Thiago Silva went off. And another player went off. I think it was Timo Werner, wasn't it? Or was it Mason Mount? It was Mason Mount who went off. So those guys got rest. Obviously, the guys who went off are probably going to play midweek. They're getting saved. You know, Mason, Thiago, who's 37. Obviously, you know, you can't play every single game. You've got to look after him. But yeah, overall, very good game. We brought in that intensity. We were composed. We were good on the ball. The build-up was lovely. The link-up play, the fluidity. And my favorite thing about today was the fluidity between the front three was fantastic. Mason Mount was everywhere today. Everywhere today. Got on the ball, created chances, you know, scored goals, got an assist today. You know, just being that, you know, Johnny says it a lot, like he's the glue. He normally says Mason was the glue. Like, Mason was the glue today. Mason was very key as to why we won this game today. Everyone on the pitch, he was, you know, at the center of everything today. Absolutely brilliant performance from him. He's personally like my man of the match, of course. Absolutely brilliant. And the fluidity between him, Kai Havertz, and Timo Werner, brilliant. Sometimes I see Kai on the right, Timo in the middle, Mason on the left, Mason in the 10, and then those two up top together. Even Timo drop deep and Mace make runs. Bro, the fluidity, the chemistry, brilliant today. Kept the ball well, didn't let Southampton have a sniff. There's not one chance Southampton had where I go they should have scored. Brilliant today. Happy with today's performance. Player ratings video will come out very, very soon, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn those post notifications. Follow my social media down below. And tell me your thoughts on the game today. I'll see you lot in my player ratings video later on tonight. And yeah, very, very happy we're doing. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go beat Madrid on Tuesday. Hopefully, in a bit.